Hey everyone, the Anthony S. You are not alone. Want to talk today about something that's going to be my overall topic for the day, and I'm a little late on this one. I do apologize. For the people that listen to this in the morning after, it'll be fine, but for everyone else today, I am sorry. I got busy midday with garage sailing, and I did a workout with a friend that I usually wouldn't do on a Saturday. What I want to talk today about is risk. But more than just what I wrote on the LinkedIn article today, I want to talk about calculated risk. Many people will simply say take risk, but they don't really talk about is there a gray area? Is it always black and white? Always go for the risk? Always don't? There's definitely a gray area. Whether it's in relationships or whether it's in business, you need to know when it is the right move. The best way I have been able to define it for myself is to do almost the goods and the bads, a comparison of each, and deciding what I really wanted and was it worth the potential loss. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, and even sometimes when the potential loss is very large, the value of the risk still might be better. So I don't want anyone here to think I am saying if the risk is too great, don't go for it. What I am saying is there is a value that comes with every decision. There's a value that comes with every second decision, every third decision. What you have to decide for yourself is, do you go for the riskiest move because the reward is so great? It's almost like gambling. It's almost like anything else along those lines. I will use gambling for an example because it's one of those that the risk is never worth the reward. Because any poker game, any game in the casino, there is nowhere that the odds for the player is better for them than the casino. That means that is a decision that should never be made. For some reason, people believe they can win in the long run at a casino. And that's fine. That's their prerogative. It's not hurting me. But there is a reason why Vegas is so large. Why those hotels are so large. They have a lot of money. And they get that money from somewhere. So now let's take it to something maybe more mundane. Maybe it's a friend that you are starting to like more than just a friend and you ask them out. Or you're afraid to because you don't want to risk the friendship. The way to get around that on those closer gray ones where it's really touch and go, you need to find out as much information as possible about the situation. If your friend likes someone else, odds are your attempt is not going to work. It'll end up pushing them away from you. If they just went through a breakup, or if they're not showing any signs of that kind of appeal to you, odds are you're going to get a no, and you might ruin the relationship. Maybe you do a preface to it and say, don't make this awkward. I do like you a lot. Would you be willing to try to go a step further with me? And if they say no, like, cool, I'm still happy to hang out. It's no big deal. We have to learn how to uncover enough information to make risks worth it. And if you can't, and the reward isn't good enough to go in blindly, do not do it. I liken it to buying a house without going inside. If the neighborhood has $300,000 houses, and I'm offered to pay only $100,000 for a home there, I can probably skip looking inside because there's $200,000 in there that I can use to build the house back up. if they're asking me to pay 300 grand, the average cost of a home in that neighborhood, and I can't go inside, very, very unlikely that I go and buy that house. Simply because the risk does not compensate for the reward. Work hard the next time you have a big decision and just look at the facts you have, see if you can find out more facts, and go from there. That's the advice I can give on this situation. And that's what's worked for me in the past. Sometimes a blind, put it all on black, roulette spin. Sometimes it works. Most time it doesn't. This is the Anthony S. You are not alone. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.